our minimum wage is still 30,000 naira. It's still 30,000 naira. Government, where is my money? Where is my money? As a citizen, I'm asking, what is happening? Senate President Godswill Akpabio is caught in some serious allegations again. Now this time, it's about money. Very serious allegations. Senator Abdul Ningi is exposing dirty linen. And he's not accusing Akpabio of padding the 2024 budget, but he is asking, why is the current budget that was presented to the Senate not the same as the budget that is being operated by the federal government? What is this discrepancy between the two that's being presented? 3.7 trillion naira, which is a whole lot of money. Ningi didn't hold back in his interview with BBC Hausa. So the interview was done in Hausa, and he alleged that there's a whopping 3 trillion naira floating around being used and operated without explanation. So it doesn't have allocation. It doesn't stop there. He also is calling out Akpabio's paycheck and his car collection. Now, while a budget of 25 trillion, like I said, was passed, what's being implemented is a budget of 28 trillion. So he's asking, what's this extra 3 trillion for? In addition, that plenary was hot because it's like everybody's bomb was being exposed that day. Senator Adeola claimed that his privilege was breached because he participated in the budgeting process. So because senators, they pass the budget, they debate what's in the budget, they discuss what's in the budget, they vote on whether they're gonna pass the budget. So for it to go from, imagine you have a business. I want to break it down. You have a business, it's a company. You have a board of members, there's 10 of you. You guys come up with a company budget and you say, this is how much we're going to use to operate this company this year. It's 100 naira. It's been discussed, it's agreed, you signed off on it. All of a sudden, and everybody has equal claims and voting rights because it's a board. That's how boards work with businesses, right? Then between the chairman and maybe the vice chair of the board, all of a sudden, a different conversation is had and they're operating a different budget that is 200 naira. So as people on the board, you have a right to ask, guys, what's going on now? This is not the budget that we passed. So that's exactly what's happening. That's what they're discussing. There was now some tribal discussions because some of the northern senators were now accused of ganging up against the Senate president. While parties are now asking, okay, well, let's dig, let's probe, let's find out what is happening. Some northern senators now decided that no. They are not there with Senator Ningi. They are not going to be part of all this back and forth. That the Bauchi senator is not their spokesperson. The drama did not stop there. Senator Ningi now said, no, he has evidence and documents to back up his claim. But Senator Akpabio has said that these documents that you have, I've not seen them. Show them to me. Another senator representing Cross River North, Senator Jarugbe, also pointed out that some senators actually received 500 million for sharing, while the rest are getting 75 million for sharing to fund constituency projects. Guys, can you see the amounts that are being thrown up and down? 75 million, 500 million, 3 trillion, 1 trillion. Guys, our minimum wage is still 30,000 naira. It's still 30,000 naira. It's still 30,000 naira. Guys, we voted for these people. They're public servants. They work for us. Now you can see why a lot of these guys are willing to do any and everything to enter there. Because the theft is too much. And this is the reason why so many people said that at the end of the day, they should not remove fuel subsidy. Because why? There's too much money that we played with. Because I still have not seen the benefits of them removing fuel subsidy. My everyday life is difficult. The cost of my petrol is a lot. My roads are still having potholes. I still know that I have to use my own generator to power NEPA, to power electricity. And that was the one thing that they used to give us. So people kept advocating, let them remove it. Meanwhile, you forget that the country we live in, there's no accountability. So what were we saying? It was like we were thinking that we were in a country where Nigerian politicians will do what they say they're going to do. Meanwhile, here we have them sharing 500 million for constituency project. What? To go and build borehole in a village and put a placard that says built by. Let me tell you something. After everything that happened with the plenary, where they were, like Nigerians like to say, they were opening each other's yash. Someone online said something very interesting. Dr. Tinubu said, if by tomorrow morning, angry Nigerians are not marching in thousands with their placards on their way to the Senate building in Abuja to chase out these thieves who have called themselves senators and lawmakers, then let's just forget it. My fellow Nigerians, this is time to tell these thieves that enough is enough. How can senators be sharing 500 million naira? While over 100 million Nigerians are languishing in abject poverty. The impunity has to end. Enough is enough. End quotes. But it's true. The impunity has to end. But will it? Because at the end of the day, you and I, we still the house. And they know it. They know it. Padding a budget to that amount. Kai. No. I don't even know what to say about Nigeria. And I ask myself, it makes me sad because I say at one point, will it stop? The poverty is too much, but yet our leaders, so many of our leaders are so corrupt. This is what I just want to leave you guys with, and I just want us to say. Budget padding is not just a bad thing. It's a slap in the face of democracy. It's a punch in the gut to every hard-working Nigerian who is just trying to make ends meet. We deserve better. We deserve leaders who put the interests of the nation above their own selfish desires. And it's high time we hold these politicians accountable for their actions and demand transparency and integrity that we, the citizens, rightfully deserve. Let's clean house, guys. Let's show these corrupt officials that enough is enough, that we know what they're doing. Because at the end of the day, we can recall these senators. There's a due process on how to do this. And this is my issue with democracy. We, the electorate, do not know our rights. We, the electorate, have not read the document on how to do it. It's not by social media, guys, that anything is going to happen. We can call for his resignation from today to tomorrow. There's a due process. Like I said, it's a company. There are rules, there are policies, and there's a way. If you want someone to be sacked, if you want someone to resign, you must follow the HR manual. So we must follow the manual of this due process. Please comment down below and let me know your thoughts. How do we make sure that these senators are held accountable? Ending again, another episode of The Scoop on a hot note. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have some good news for you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.